Good morning and welcome to Woohoo Wednesday. Now, if you were looking for me at 7:30, number one, my apologies, I didn't say I was coming on, but I am back. Number two, the tech all went glitchy this morning. It wouldn't run through my camera, the sound wouldn't run. So I had to come out, restart. Then it decided to do some updates like it does. But here I am. If you're on Instagram, you're probably thinking, well, you're probably on your phone. I am, but I'm so sorry I'm late. So it is Woohoo Wednesday today. If you've never met me before, my name's Helen Bullen. I'm a business mentor, previously retired osteopath. I have online businesses. I am an author of nearly three books if you count one that's I can show you here. 3 books if you count this one as well, which is a planner. But my next really properly authored book is out late January, I hope, now coming out. I'm an author, I'm a business mentor. What else do I do? I don't know. I've got my cycling proficiency, used to play National League volleyball. I need reading glasses, I need distance glasses. And what else do? I don't know. I used to ride horses. There you go. That's me in a nutshell. But today is Woohoo Wednesday, and I always come on and say it shouldn't be a hump day. So if today you're thinking, oh, I hate it, hate what I do, I can't wait to get to Friday. I always say, unless there's a party or something Friday, in which case you can wish your life away a little bit. But stop wishing that things were different. Instead, make changes. So if it's not right, if you feel bad on a Sunday because you've got to go back to work the next day, then make some changes. So what am I going to be talking about today? Well, I've absolutely no idea. No, that's a joke. I've got a bit of an idea. I did wake up this morning and think, my Woohoo Wednesday, how am I going to inspire people today? I can see there's people coming on. Thank you, Andre. I can see that woohoo coming through from LinkedIn. Thank you. That is something people do. They write woohoo all over the screen. So if you fancy doing that, please do. The other thing, oh no, I can't do it. Oh yes, I can. I can do it on Instagram. You won't see this on Facebook because I'm on thing. If I do things like this, which is really weird, have you tried this yet? Maybe it won't work. Oh, look, it sends it up on the screen. You can see that on Instagram. If I do this, I was showing you the other week. Yeah, ridiculous. I don't know when I'd ever do those gestures, to be honest, but occasionally you may see a thumbs up appear because I've done some sort of hand gesture. But it's a new thing on Facebook and Instagram. It has to be on the iPhone, though. One of my members was telling me she couldn't get it to work on something else. Anyway, so what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk today about not being a January starter. If you want to make my eyes roll, you tell me you're going to start something on a Monday. You're going to wait to start it on a Monday, or you're going to wait to start it in the new year. And there's two camps of people right now running businesses. There's people that are going, okay, great. I've still got time to make some sales, to get business sorted for 2024. Then I've got the other camp of people that are like, well, it's no point. 2023 wasn't the year I wanted it to be. So 2024, I'm going to focus and I'm going to whoop it up a bit in January. Have you ever done that? You've got to January and you thought, yay, this is it. I'm going to be great by January. And then by the third week of January, it's all gone a bit downhill. Or you may remember that you did that in 2023. So my little and short message today is, please keep going to the end of the year. Now, you may be taking time off. Great, but plan it, take time off. Put something in place if you can over your social media for that time. Definitely plan for when you come back and make sure your clients know when you're back. Whether you're a service-based or product-based, make sure people know when's the last day to order for Christmas, which you should have done by now because that's possibly Monday, I would think. It depends where you are in the world, of course. Or it could be that you are going on holiday and you need to tell them, but you also need to tell them when you're coming back because you want a queue of people waiting to buy from you when you come back in January. Now, here's the thing. I have something going off between Christmas and New Year. Why? Because I could open the doors to my membership in January and say, yeah, January, get the January vibe, come and join me. But I hate that. I hate mentoring people to say that that's the right thing to do. Yeah, it's just in January, let's whoop, whoop. Now, obviously, I am woohooing and whooping. In fact, I need to say thank you to Hazel who sent me this. I've got a woohoo postcard come through. I am all for whooping in January, but not only in January, all right? I am all for getting things done now. So right now, my HB Club group, we're talking about getting things planned, getting things prepped, making sure January is covered so that we can come back and hit the ground running. I am opening the doors of the HB Club. Let me look at the date. Tuesday the 26th, which is Boxing Day. I'm going to open it up on Boxing Day and I'm going to close it the Friday after the 29th. So between Christmas and New Year, there's an opportunity for you to join the HB Club if you need my help. Now, it's a business mentor club. I had some great testimonials. I've been asked them, I said, can you do some testimonials? Because I'm going to be launching oh my God, they come through. And what I really like about it is people enjoy it being a small group. I will never go over 100 people in there. And if I do, I would change the pricing system. But I'm never going to go over 100 people. It's not in my plan to do that. They like the work they're given. Apparently I'm motivating. Apparently I give them a kick up the butt. They like the camaraderie. Somebody said, in fact, 2 people have said that I really care about people, which is true. So if you need more help and you don't want to wait till January, then just keep it in mind. The best thing you can do is get on my mailing list. That's not just because I want you on my mailing list. And I do have to say, I do very nice, I hate calling them a newsletter. I call it my Happy Business Builders list. I do very good emails. I say so myself. Well, the amount of people that reply and comment back on it, I feel that they're hitting where they need to hit, which is good. I don't always do sales on them, but obviously I'm a business person like you are. So we'll be talking about things I've got going on. But if you're on my mailing list, you will get told first of all. And here's the best thing. The first 20 people to sign up will get their first month refunded. There you go. Can't say better than that. So you'll get the first month for free. So so if you're on the list, I'm going to be sending it out to my mailing list before I put it anywhere on my social media, so they get the opportunity first, because that's only fair. You can find my mailing list, the Happy Business Builders Club, on any of the links you can find on my social media. I'll try and pop it in as well, but it's in my bio if you're on Instagram. LinkedIn, it's in my bio too. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's everywhere. YouTube, you may struggle, but come and find me on Helen Bullen UK. So today, I want you to think about what's going to be happening in January in your business. Not that you'll be, eating too many mince pies and then thinking, right, I'm on a diet, I'm doing my fitness regime, and my business is going to be the best ever, and it's going to be this, and it's going to be that. And then by the 3rd week of January, we've lost momentum. All right. I don't want that for you. I want you to be building your business up now. Look back at this year and see what went well, see what didn't go well, see what needs tweaking. Did you make as much money as you want? Did you get your accounts up to date? Are you still struggling to get your accounts done for the January tax? If you are, let's make a little vow that next year you do it month by month and you keep up with your cash flow, because it's an easier way to do it than doing it last minute. You can also, here's my top tip, if you do your accounts in a timely fashion. I only know this really well because I used to do it. I used to be a last minute person. When I first started my businesses some 20 years ago, I used to be a last minute person. But now I always think, if I keep up to date, I can find the invoices. It is so much easier to remember what you spent money on. And you go, oh yeah, that's what. You can also watch your cash flow. You can also keep an eye for direct debits that are coming out, maybe some that you don't need anymore, all those sort of things. Good morning, Danielle. I've just seen your woohoo. That is a long woohoo. So prep now. Don't be a January prepper. Please don't be. Yes, of course, hit the ground running in January, but don't be starting to plan in January. You've got loads of time now to be thinking, okay, what did I do well this year? What do I want to take forward in my business next year? What do I hate doing? There may be something you think, just need to change that. I spoke about it not being a hump day. What is it you want to change in 2024? Well, how are you going to do it? And I always say, this is where you are. This is where you want to be. The gap in the middle is where the work needs to happen. And really, that is the key to being a business owner, is not working hard, but working smart and taking what I call effective action. So towards every goal you want. So if there's something you're launching next year, start thinking about it, start prepping. I'm prepping for the HB Club launch. I am creating Canva posts. I'm creating the written post. I'm not just going to do it on the fly as I go. Between Christmas and New Year, I want to spend time with my family, but I will be able to launch something at the same time. So I'm going to wait to Caroline. Hi, Caroline, on Instagram. Right, my lovely peeps, that's all from me today. I'm actually not my sparkly best at the moment. I know I look like I'm up and dressed, but my pajamas are on underneath because I've been in a lot of pain for the last day. Those who don't know, I've had a big operation, and it's 3 weeks ago. I thought I'd be skipping down the road by now. I walked 3/4 of a mile yesterday at snail's pace, got drenched because I couldn't run out of the rain, and it's hard work. So I'm going back to the sofa for a bit. I can use my keyboard on my sofa, but I am taking my own advice when I used to be an osteopath, is to rest. And I'm now realizing why they told me it's going to take 12 weeks to recover. I was like, I'll be recovered in 2 weeks. Maybe not that easy. Anyway, it's getting easier. But even sitting up like this, I'm like, this is quite uncomfortable. So if you don't know my story, go read my book, Agnes B, Cancer and Me. I've had a whole cancer journey. I am fed up, I have to say, of sitting on that journey, of that sofa. I worked out. I have sat on that sofa over the last 2.5 years trying to get better from things. And I'm not a sofa sitter at all for 11 months. It's a long time, isn't it? Recovering from chemo, recovering from the first operation, now recovering from this operation. I'm fed up. So my 2024 is going to be me. And I was going to say not going to hospital, but of course I have appointments in the hospital all the time still because I'm post-cancer. I've got one in January, but I'm just not going in and staying in, and I'm not going to be sitting on that sofa. So that's my target, is to rest now so that from January, my butt does not hit that sofa. If the truth be known, can I show you all? I may tip people over. The truth be known, look where I slept last night. That's how on the sofa with my duvet, if you could see that. Yeah, sometimes it's not always what you see, is it? I'm being very open here. It's not always what you see out the front with my lovely cup of coffee, with my jumper. Actually, I have got a T-shirt on, but I've got my pajama bottoms on because I can't sleep flat and I am in quite a lot of pain. Anyway, no need to feel sorry for me. Play my violin. But yeah, so don't always believe everything you see on social media. You know, I'm not as well as I look. I am 3 weeks post-surgery and it's the most painful thing I've done. It's not as bad as chemo, I have to say. Chemo ranks up there. And look how long my hair, look, I've even managed to get it up here. So I've got all my hair back. So there's good stuff coming. But 2024 for me is about my business, but it is about my health. I am so good. But my challenge is this year, last weekend, I'm rambling now, but I think you like to hear this sometimes. Last weekend, I was with my family. We were all away for Christmas. So 14 of us, my kids, my stepdaughter, my niece, my nephew couldn't come, but my sister, etc. Really nice. All of my family are pretty sporty. My mum and dad are old now, but they don't do it. But everybody during the day said, oh, I'm just going for a run, or I'm just going for a... I was like, I can't go. I can't even walk to the bottom of the garden. So my aim is for next year, next Christmas, when we're all away, I'm going for a run with my niece and my nephew and my son and my brother-in-law. I'm going for the run. It may only be 2 or 3 miles, but I'm going to do it. So what challenges have you got for 2024? What are you going to do? And hopefully it will be building a business that you love, building a life that you like. Life's too short. Let me tell you, life is too short. Do not sit around waiting for it to happen. Go make it. And I don't actually believe you should start in 2024. Start today. Change something today. Now, I can't quite change that I'll be running down the road, but I will be walking my 3/4 of a mile route again today. And then I always have to have a sleep after. It's ridiculous. Some of you will know how fit I was. I have been very, very fit in my life, over my lifetime. And it's horrible not be. I can't even sit on my spin bike right now. Anyway, there we go. Enough moaning for me. But I am able to prep for opening the HB Club. And I'll be sharing some of those testimonials soon. They are awesome. I've got such a group of people in there. The only thing you have to be warned about the HB Club if you join, there's so many people. Some people come and go. They come in when they need it, then they come back. That's absolutely fine. I love that. Somebody said, oh, it's really nice. You get welcomed when you come back. Of course, it doesn't matter if you're in, if you're out. Other people have been there 7 or 8 years. Just warning you, once you're in, it's not you can't go. It's just you don't want to go because it's such a cool place to be. Right, I'm going to say goodbye first. Oh, hi, Donald. And I can see somebody that's Osteo, but I can't see your name. But nice to see you. Obviously, I like an osteopath. I'm going to wave to you guys. I'm going to say goodbye to Instagram first. Thank you so much for joining. I'll be back again next Wednesday. But yeah, don't be a January starter, all right? Go and look at what's happening now. Prepare for January so that you're all done. So you're not waking up on the 2nd and going, oh, I've got to do all this. No, be ready to get back to work, hit the ground running and have clients waiting at your door to buy, not you scrabbling around to try and find them. Right, I'm going to say goodbye to you first. Speak to you soon. Right, my lovely peeps on. Right now I'm talking to LinkedIn, to Facebook and YouTube. Anyway, that's it. Enough from me. I'm going to go and finally drink my coffee in a very silly coffee cup. I have really big hands. I used to play volleyball, really big hands, very useful, and used to be an osteopath. So big hands are useful, but not when you've got a little. I know, how do you hold that? I have to hold it like this. Anyway, I bought this mug for one of my, I was on a photo shoot. And it's just my branding colours. I do love it. It's very nice. Right. Enough from me. Go and be a starter now. All right. I'll be back next Wednesday. There'll be loads of posts from me soon. And the HB Club is officially opening its doors between Boxing Day and the Friday. So between Christmas and New Year, it's opening its doors. And the first 20 people that join will get their first month refunded. How about that? Can't say better than that. Right. Speak to you soon. Bye.